I rather enjoyed Curse of the Witch's Doll. This was released in 2018. It's directed by Lawrence Fowler, and we have a cast including Helen Crevel, Philip Ridout, Layla Watts, Neil Hobbs, and various others. And a mother and her daughter in the 40s during the war go to this house, and then her daughter goes missing. And the mother, understandably, wants to find her daughter, but it seems like there might be some kind of spooky presence that's causing her daughter to go missing. So it's going to be a very scary journey for her mother to try and find her daughter. And I will say no more than that about the specifics, but obviously we have this witch's doll, as the title suggests, and the doll is probably the scariest doll I've ever seen. I was going to say in any horror film, but I think just in general, even outside of horror films, the design of the doll is horrendously amazing. Or amazingly horrendous. It is so creepy. I would have liked the doll to have had a bit more of an involvement in this. It does play a role, but I would have liked to see it a little bit more. And obviously who this witch is and what this curse is, I'm not going to go into too much detail about. That part of it as well, I think, could have been a little bit stronger. It could have been a little bit better written. But what we got was still really good, and I liked our protagonists. The performances are very good. Visually, it's quite an appealing film, and there's nothing about it that didn't work. It could be a little scarier. Certainly, I think it could be a scarier film, but it was quite suspenseful. It had a really nice, eerie atmosphere throughout most of it, and in general, I thought it was a pleasant experience. It's not the most challenging watch, so if you're looking for a spooky film that's not too intense, that doesn't need that much concentration, so if you're maybe a little tired, wanting to put a film on at the end of the day, but you don't want something that's going to make you feel too alert, I think it could be a really good one for that. But at the same time, if you're in the mood for something that requires your full attention, I think you could still sit down and become immersed in this and enjoy the various aspects. So the point there is, whatever mood you're in, I think it could work really well. Curse of the Witch's Doll was a pleasant experience. Not the scariest, but definitely suspenseful in places, with a nice atmosphere. A decently written narrative, could be a little stronger, but certainly still enjoyable, with some decent performances, likeable protagonists, and easily the creepiest doll I have ever seen. All things considered, I thought Curse of the Witch's Doll was a good experience, and of course, I'm happy to recommend it.